Hey everyone, Tom Gentile. I want to wish you all a happy new year and give you my last trading day of the year market outlook. We're going to look at stocks, bonds, currencies, commodities, quickly look at darknet money calendar, and I want to show you the very first optionable stock on Bitcoin, all right, which is available on Tom's Option Tools. It's one I've actually got orders in at the close of today right now, trying to get a trade filled. But anyway, take a look here, S&P 500 very quickly. We're starting to see an area where I think we're going to see some pullback over the next couple weeks, but the trend is still higher. All right, looking at TLT, that is the bond market we look at here. And TLT has also been kind of in a tight range, but moving up as of recently. I believe we're going to be seeing on the high side of 128, because if stocks do pull back for a few weeks, I do expect to see the bond market move higher during that particular pullback. All right, but again, you got resistance up here around 128.5 and also at 129 back here in September. Taking a look at currencies, FXE. And we look at FXE, the euro currency is the most liquid of them. We're seeing the euro start to rise against the U.S. dollar and other foreign currencies. Resistance is going to be coming in right here around the 116 to 116.50 level. I expect that we're going to see some sellers coming in at that particular point. When it comes to commodities, let's take a look at both the USO. This is the commodity for oil, the ETF we look at for crude oil. And we're seeing that continue to move higher. And this is actually coming into a bullish pattern. So this might be just the beginning, folks, of a renewed buying and renewed bullishness into crude oil itself as well as oil stocks. Gold, how's gold been doing? Well, we've been talking about gold. It is in a buying pattern. Let's see how well it's been doing in the last couple weeks. You can see here in the last few weeks, gold has indeed moved higher. It's come off the low GLD of around 118, and now we're hitting 124 at as we get to the close of price action today, the 29th of December. All right, I expect this is going to continue for the next couple weeks, so I'm looking at 128 as the next area of resistance. All right, darknet. This is the symbols we look at that are falling into what we call channel buys. All right, long, short, and intermediate term channel buys, and you can see here Nike, Disney, Qualcomm is on this this as well. We've got the MCI Spain Index, Activision, Blizzard on here. All right, Tesla Motors has come into an area where it's seeing some support, and I do believe if we look at Tesla real quick. And we could pop and look at any of these, but we got a buy signal here on Tesla. The last buy was back in November, and we quickly had a sell right after that for a small move in the upside. And, of course, you can see the buy and the sell that occurred back in October as well. So any buy we do get in Tesla, based on the last two moves, I wouldn't expect more than maybe a 15-point move to the upside before we run into resistance there. Okay, so these are the kind of stocks we're seeing right now, and it's been a while since we've seen stocks that have been popping up on darknet. What's Money Calendar telling us? Well, for the next 2 weeks, it's really kind of a toss-up. We're seeing more bearish activity than bullish activity coming into about when you get into the 12th, and then things start to turn green. This is typical when we start to see that sell-off that occurs over that time frame with Money Calendar. Finally, blockchain. Riot Blockchain is the first optional stock that we have right now on Tom's Option Tools. This one I want to show you, and I've been looking at getting into option trades on this. I'm looking at the 19th. The options expire the third Friday of January. Take a look at this. This is crazy, isn't it? Look at the implied volatilities on this thing. 95, 96, 91, 87, 78. I mean, they're all over the place. They're extremely high. And I don't have enough data to justify whether we're in a high or a low on this, but I'm going to say, based on what's going on with Bitcoin, that this is definitely the high side of volatility. If you take a look at out-of-the-money calls, so this is 28.50, which is where Riot Blockchain's trading right now. Look at this, 32 calls. This is with 3 weeks to expiration, $1.78. 33.5 is $1.38. 34 is $1.43. So they really are all over the place in terms of buys to sells. All right, seems like the 30 call seems to be the one with the volume and open interest, which isn't much, because remember, this is something that people are just now looking into. And over here on the put side, the 25 put is the one with the most volume and open interest too. When I look at the 25 put and the 30 call. It looks to me like somebody out here is strangling this, where they're either they may be buying the 25 puts and buying the 30 calls, looking for something to happen with Riot between now and the third Friday in January. I'm obviously not doing that. I'm looking at a combined option strategy, which involves looking at buys to sells. And so I'm actually kind of bearish on this. I'm bearish on this, I say that as I hold Bitcoin, because I think this is a great hedge to those of you that are holding Bitcoin. Finally, come on over and take a quick look at what we got going on for 2018. So I am launching on January 1st the 2018 Partner Program, official launch. It is a combined group of me, my entire team, and all of my tools. It's basically the kitchen sink. We do this once a year for a limited number of spots. And like I said, it includes one-to-one training, mastery courses, and weekly and now daily webinars with me and the team. The features are courses that we have with myself, Mike Wade, Devin Pearsall, Jeff Beamer, Joe Contes, and more. We have over 200 classes that come with this particular program. All of my tools and all of the algorithms along with all of the scans are included in this as well. Even things like monthly conference calls. You get a session with my personal tax planner, introduction to my CPA in case you're looking for one. You even get my private cell phone number as well that you can talk directly with me. All right. We are also including a Partners at Sea cruise, which is a 6-day advanced seminar at sea with me and the team. Much more on that. I'll have all the details for you guys on January 1st. So check out your inbox for a special invitation. And let me tell you this, we are slashing this price down huge for 2018. It will be a limited time, and it will be a limited amount of people that can join us with this one-year program that we do. All right. Hey, thanks a lot, everyone. Happy New Year, and I'll be seeing you very soon.